product provided by Nintendo.
What's this package, guys? What do you think's in it? Should we stab it directly?
Yes, that it's the new Jordans.
The new MJs?
New Air Jordans we've been
They
waiting
send it to us. I've been eagerly awaiting them. I need them because my running shoes suck right now.
So I'm predicting Nintendo only sent us the Guardian amiibo.
I'm predicting.
The whole thing's to be the Guardian.
I've heard the Guardian Amiibo is actually pretty big.
Yeah, it looks to be gigantic. Better do something freaking awesome because it's going to take up a lot of space.
Oh, Christine's here. Hi, Christine. Back to business.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, that's wrong.
Can't say what I was going to say anymore. People get too mad at me if I do.
Gotta watch your mouth. Oh, snap. Lots of paperwork.
Best reviews on the internet, but you just... I'm about to go over the edge with this fetch stuff.
Hey, it's signed by Reggie.
Yeah, so look at that.
Reggie himself.
Can people copy his signature and... yeah, look at that.
His body.
Wow, he has a pretty bland signature. It's better than mine.
I love that it's just Reggie. It's just
Reggie.
straight up Reggie.
Everyone knows who that is.
All right.
Oh, damn. Wait, what?
What?
It does not appear as though there's a game in this.
It doesn't look like
Okay.
it's colorful.
Hold on first.
Okay,
Alright,
good.
Let's get a close up on the deal.
So what is this
Those
Switch
are
people have been
tiny.
talking about?
These game cases are tiny.
Yeah, they're so small. Here, there's some glare. Tilt it forward a little. Yeah, that's better.
It's even
Sick. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
By the way, this is going to be Kaysen's Switch.
Yeah, this is my Switch. Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
Woo! We got
I was like,
3
it's not
gray
colorful.
Switches.
Great.
They did not give us the colored one, which I'm actually happy about.
Yeah.
I mean, I was warming up to the colored one, but gray.
You were psyching yourself up.
You
I
can't go
was.
wrong with gray.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with it.
No.
Gray is
It kind of looks
the color of the
brownish.
gods.
All right.
Behold the switchliness.
Pretty
You
sick.
guys have all
Nice.
seen
Here,
this
tilt
like
it forward.
100 times already. If you
I
care.
know. You've all
This is
seen
mostly
the
just for you guys to
unboxings
see
of
how
this, but-
stoked we are.
So,
You can look up a more formal unboxing somewhere else.
It's like
All right,
Christmas morning.
we
for
finally
Kaysen.
have
Yeah, totally. This is better
a
than Christmas.
true comparison.
dude,
Oh,
this
look
is,
at that.
This is really cold. This is-
Yeah,
Oh.
it's been in
Yeah.
it's been in cold facilities for days, probably inside of trucks. I'm gonna wipe off all that dust because this has no games.
So we can get a true comparison.
So the screen's about the same
Right about
size.
there.
That's
Yeah,
Slant
It's
these
about
on
the
edges,
exact
but
same.
Still,
so little.
almost the same width,
dude,
but the
these-
depth.
Yeah.
Look at that. The
That's
Switch is
where
thin.
Much thinner.
And it's the whole thing with the Joy-Cons on it
Dang,
is lighter
that's nice.
weight than this gamepad, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay, these feel
Yeah.
How do you think?
solid.
They do?
Hold on.
Yes, they feel
Really?
solid.
Not
Dude.
They're
Really?
packed with technology.
That's not what other Nintendo controllers typically feel like. Like they feel really dense,
Huh.
really dense.
The buttons here,
Mhm.
they're like very. I don't know what you call it. Like the amount of
Travel,
space
the travel.
that it goes down. You know, like keyboards that have like you barely
Oh,
tap them.
yeah.
And it's pushing the
Keyboards
button.
Oh my
push
gosh.
them way
wait,
in.
Is that
Yeah,
how it
yeah, yeah.
is?
These are really very
Short.
shallow.
Shallow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
sure. So the very small amount of travel.
It's you don't have to press them very much.
Do you like
That's
that
good.
or not?
Well,
I think it's good. Pro gamers usually like it.
for
I don't know.
triggers, I mean these are digital triggers anyway.
That's
yeah,
true,
so it doesn't,
yeah.
doesn't really matter.
An analog trigger would have been nice. But
Oh, guys, Nintendo logo.
yeah, they pointed that out quite a bit in
Nintendo
their
logo
own
here.
little unboxing. Jeez.
There's the ports for you port junkies out there. There's a port for you. There's a port.
Yeah, look at that. Look at
The
that.
little.
How does that feel, Mike?
Vent right
How
there.
does your
So
little...
there's these buttons. It's kind of the same.
It
deal.
looks pretty
These
small.
Are a little hard
They're
to press
resistant.
in.
They resist
Ah.
Oh, do they?
a little bit. It's just like
You got to
Yeah.
press them in kind of hard.
yeah. They don't want you to.
But it's
They don't
not.
want to be pressed.
I mean, it's small.
Yeah.
So they don't want
so the only thing I don't like at the moment, just holding like this one for example, is I feel like my right index finger has to be a little far over to hit this
Yeah.
button.
It's the opposite on this one.
Yeah. So that's a little like. I guess that's the idea behind the.
These
slide
are these
on
going to do
grips.
anything when you're holding it like this? Because
Or
my
what?
my left.
The
I don't think so.
traditional
I
iron.
think these will be deactivated.
Because
that would
I'll
be-
be pressing those all the time.
That would be a problem,
otherwise.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Here, let's get some with small hands in here. Christine,
gosh.
how do you feel? See, if we had Donald Trump, we'd use him.
Oh
But
yeah, wait a minute.
like,
Your guys'
the
hands
way
are so
that-
much bigger than mine.
yeah, that actually looks like it
Travels around the
fits.
nub here.
Oh yeah, what are you saying
Like-
there?
I mean, the
Donald
way
Trump.
it travels around, how the joystick works with the radius there.
Interesting.
It is. It's everything's tighter. Like the buttons, the radius on this
Yeah,
stick.
they're closer.
So
Yeah.
I'm curious to
More
try a Pro controller and see if it also
Oh.
feels like that.
Because it's obviously did that to get a form factor that fits it
See,
for like
your fingers, it
you
works
can travel
perfectly.
around with it. Doesn't
Yeah.
take up a
I
lot of
didn't
space.
realize how small my hands are.
I would. This doesn't feel like it's going to get messed up too easy. So let's.
Oh yeah, it is
put those
shallow.
in.
I don't know if you can see that, but it's barely.
Hmm.
You barely push on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
Does someone know what he's talking about
The
yet?
thing with these,
Yeah,
like
that's
my
me too.
DSi, my right shoulder button ended up getting kind of messed up on it, and it clicks kind of weird now. And I think
Your right
probably-
shoulder clicks now.
it clicks like in a strange way now.
No.
Like sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does, sometimes it clicks. I dropped on that corner and messed up. So
Oh, I thought you meant
Oh,
your
you dropped it.
shoulder.
Well, the right shoulder button.
You're like, I messed up
We
my
got you,
shoulder
we got you.
playing this. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It clicks. It clicks weird now.
I'm sorry, that's why I was like, man, your shoulder's clicking? Like,
Anyways.
really bad. Okay, that makes more sense. The
And then let's pull out the
Yeah,
dock. Let's get the dock going here. See that beautiful Switch logo.
Jason, you gotta
oh
feel
wait.
I do, but I'm holding a camera.
okay.
I'll feel it after. You guys will
You don't
get
need to hold a
Cason's
camera
personal
and
impressions
How did that
on
feel?
Twitter.
That clicked. That felt pretty good. Clicking
So
in
you
there.
just
Slide
Let me hear the
down.
sound. Yeah, click. That's perfect.
How does
Switch.
that feel?
Now let's switch to this.
this feels better to me than holding them separate.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, we should have the grip controller as well, so
Yes.
Oh
let's
yeah,
take a
we're
look
gonna
at
try
that.
the grip.
It's right here.
very curious to see how that fits. It just turns into like a block that's a
Oh.
controller, like a
you
perfect
have
square
Little
block.
buttons
You know-
on the back that you would click in, I guess, and then you would pull it up.
I kind of like
on.
how cold everything
be
feels
gentle,
right now.
be
I'm thinking
gentle.
I'm gonna keep my Switch in the refrigerator. Just bust it out when I'm ready to play it. It's gonna feel good. To slide him out, I think you hit that button.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
put it in, and then you lift it up.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Well, I'm seriously.
For some reason, it's been a little weird there.
There.
Cool. Oh,
those-
dude, this is so cool, man.
Those aren't just gonna pop off.
Oh, that looks nicer.
Hey.
How's
Now,
it?
biggest difference I'm noticing is that the trigger or ZRZL feel like they're in a much better position now.
Okay, yeah.
When you're holding them separate.
Gosh, this is weird. Yeah, this is weird.
Is it strange reaching
I'm gonna
down
want the Pro
for
controller
the
sure.
R
I'm gonna want the Pro controller.
stick?
That's not like I could. That just takes some getting used to, I imagine. But
Yeah.
it feels
The
strange.
thing about it is that every button is a very shallow press.
Yeah.
Like it's you barely touch it and it presses in, and they're tight, small and tight,
Yeah, they're smaller.
compact, so that it's like
yeah.
And see, the Pro controller, the buttons are like extra big. They're
see how
extra
close
big.
they are in comparison to that one. The buttons,
Yeah, whoa.
Oh.
Interesting.
and these you got to press it in pretty far.
Which I
To get
like.
it to
I don't
Nintendo ushering a new gaming era of
I mean, even
of
that
shallow
one
buttons.
is a deeper press. This is a deeper
That
press
one's quite a bit deeper.
than
I mean,
than
that
those.
one's barely.
These
yeah.
feel more like a mouse click or something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
And then the size of the control stick too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way small. It's tiny.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
this would be better to compare to a
travel on it,
3DS
the,
than
the
the
radius
the
of
Wii U.
travel on that stick compared to the radius of travel on that. This is a smaller radius. You
Yeah?
can feel it.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
can
it's
feel how small the
really
radius is.
again just it doesn't move
Yeah.
very far.
Wow.
So again, the Pro controller.
Might take
I'm
some getting
wondering
used to.
How the Pro controller's radius is.
Dude, this looks cool, but that controller is tiny.
This is
Even
small.
with the grip.
Very
That
small.
is small.
That's a thing that I never.
Here we go.
never
Here's a
really,
3DS.
really
think
got with the.
Oh, wait.
Buttons might even be closer on the Switch than they are on this.
I can see that.
Oh,
They might be the same size buttons, but I think that these
No,
are
they're tighter.
closer together.
They're tighter.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, they are.
tighter.
Just a little bit. Dang, the stick size is comparable, though.
Yeah. That's
But
the
how
same.
come
But
they
see,
didn't just
but
make
this
that
moves-
No,
like
because
that?
this is. I'm glad they didn't do this.
Oh,
Right, it's a
The
slider,
slidey
but the
thing.
size,
Oh.
the size of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the sliding.
Wow.
mistake there.
But like put on
let's
top
see.
of each other. Like,
This
look
is
how-
absolute madness.
Look how small. Look how small that is.
Yeah.
Very tiny.
Dang.
So basically, this console was made
dang.
for your girlfriends.
Yes.
Like that's
Confirmed. Girl
Confirmed.
console confirmed.
That's not
Just kidding.
uncomfortable.
Waifu console
by any
confirmed.
It's what? It's
It's
not uncomfortable.
It's not
Used to.
uncomfortable.
That's
in,
good, that's
in
good.
in this.
Yeah.
When I was holding them separate, which I thought I would like better,
You mean like that?
it's this. It's
they
this.
just don't
This hand feels
feel-
good.
They just don't feel your hand really.
This hand feels
in a good
okay
way, so-
because it's
Why?
like the position of the thumb is resting on something that's kind of raised a bit. Here,
Oh,
it's
'cause
like
you're
it feels a little more cramped in this region
And
of
your
my
thumb
what's funny?
mostly,
That
huh?
I used to think
And then
that
I have
the
to
Wii U
reach back a
gamepad
bit.
was too
Interesting.
uncomfortable, and after about a month of playing with it, I got totally used to it.
You
So,
can get
you know,
used
it's a
to
matter of-
anything, but
Okay, this is interesting right here. The kickstand back here, you got a little rubber grippy bit on the bottom of
Oh,
the
good.
kickstand. It's not just plastic all the way through, so you pop that out, and that should help grip.
and that's where the little mini
other thing
SD
is, though,
card
this
goes.
This doesn't pop out very far, and it doesn't click in.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah,
That
be
I
careful.
don't want to push it too far. So I mean,
So
maybe
you just be careful.
I don't know.
Let me do it.
I don't know.
I'll be the one to break it. Then it's no
I
problem.
feel like it should. I feel like it
It's
should be right there, and it just is flexing. I'm afraid to like push it too far. So yeah, we'll let Kason do it.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to test
We'll
how
let
far
Kason
it
do
can
that.
push.
But that's kind of cool, and that's where the micro SD slot is.
It's inside.
Yeah.
There, right?
It's behind.
And
it.
it's expandable up to what 256, or it can take cards
Right
up
in
to.
there.
Yeah,
Something like
you
that,
can get a
yeah.
pretty. Of course, that's like $300, but
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
I don't know.
Wow.
But I'll probably buy a 64 gig. You can get one of
finish-
those for like 40 or
The
something.
finish is metallic. It
this
feels
hand,
like
this
a lot of
hand.
phones feel nowadays.
Yeah,
Can't
It's
get it.
It's
in
like
the
a. I don't know. Nintendo has never made something that feels like this before.
yeah.
Their stuff always feels plastic. It always has. This
So a
feels-
Game
this
Explain
is-
was calling it
this is metal.
Fisher Price. It felt
Fisher
like
Price.
a
Well, I
Fisher
mean,
Price
yeah.
toy.
This feels like like something that isn't going to feel weird if you were just using your iPhone or something. You pull this out and it's, it still feels like
Solid piece of
yeah,
entertainment.
quality. Because
Well made.
people care so much about build quality these days with
Yeah.
games, even if it doesn't affect their experience with the software.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very interesting.
It's hard to tell whether I've pressed that in.
Yeah.
You'll have
like,
to play games and
I
get a
have
feel
to,
for
I
it.
have to come to like the tip of my finger to really feel that click. If I'm doing it with like the middle of my
which is
finger,
what's
it's a
more
little-
comfortable, right?
It's a little bit harder to tell whether I've pressed that in or not.
I wonder if that's gonna matter if they create a
Slide it
Super
into the
Smash
dock.
Brothers and like one person has to have is there gonna be a bad
Well,
controller
for
versus
Smash,
the good controller?
We're all pretty big into Smash. I don't think any of us are going to play Smash on the tiny little controller.
I think you're. I
But
think
do you
Landon's
know what
right.
I mean?
It's,
Like it might have an
Does that feel
advantage
better?
to some people.
it's a little
'cause-
weirder this
Yeah.
one than this one
So having it be left justified is a little better,
to me.
a
Than,
litor more comfy.
than this one.
I kind of
Oh,
guessed the
yeah.
opposite, but
It's hard to say.
Huh.
These don't feel like you're
Well,
pushing them.
this-
These,
It's
everything's
really hard.
tight, but these shoulder ones feel like
I have a feeling that's
I
why
didn't push it.
they're supposed to
Oh.
include.
did they include one of those? yes.
right, yeah.
Yes.
The
What
slide
is
on
it?
And there
these.
should, by the way, on those there should be a plus and a minus one,
So you
and
should
make
be
sure to
able
put
orient
the
it
This
the right
is
way.
a plus,
plus. Perfect.
and I'm believing it's going to go.
It should slide on from the top, I think, just like you're putting it on the something like that.
Wait, so what does
Right.
it do?
What it does is it makes this
Shoot.
more comfortable to use. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Because they knew what Mike was gonna say, so they built this system.
Oops. What the heck?
Try this one again.
Hmm.
Is it supposed to? I think it's supposed
Maybe it
to
goes
come
the
off.
other way, but that doesn't.
Do you maybe
Okay,
like,
yeah,
click
it goes
it
on from the top.
So that the
Top
minuses
down. That's what.
will line up.
Yeah, the minuses will line up.
Which is what I have, right?
Yeah, Mike, it took him a
So-
while. You
Do
gotta
you slide it on or
feel
do you
for
pop
it.
on?
You
Slide
slide it
Oh.
from the top.
And these are a little better.
That helps. You at least know if you pushed it or
Oh.
not, right?
Yeah, there's a deeper press on these than anything else on the
Huh.
controller.
But what about the thumb now?
That feels a lot better with this.
Oh,
one.
do you have to push the button in, Landon?
I'm pushing it, but it doesn't.
Maybe you
it's
don't
acting
push
like
it then.
doesn't want to go on.
I don't know if you have to do.
I don't think Mike pushed it.
Mike, how did you
Yeah,
do?
it feels like it feels like you shouldn't have to push it.
Oh
I think it's
shoot!
just
Yeah,
fairly
don't
stiff.
I don't know. Like you got the minus.
force it.
So this should be this way, right? Minus lined with minus.
Yeah,
Yes,
Right. Yeah.
yes, correct.
So it should go down like that,
Correct.
Yeah.
as opposed to this way.
yeah.
It's just really resisting it.
It did. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Jeez. Jeez.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm just afraid. I
I
don't
know.
want to screw this up because this is Cason's. If it was
I haven't
mine,
even
would've
touched
forced
it yet.
more. I would totally force it more.
But that's good to know. You gotta kind of force things a little bit.
Okay, that
This
feels
doesn't
better.
seem
These-
flimsy.
these
So
still, the thing is, these are not satisfying buttons to push.
Oh.
No.
They're not.
this is
satisfying
not
buttons
the hardcore gaming experience. We'll not be playing in this
to push. Like, this works.
in this
It
mode.
works, but it's just
There's not like the satisfying
Yeah.
bam, I
Yeah.
clicked it.
like it almost feels like it could be an analog trigger that's resisting you a little. Like
Oh,
it almost feels
but
like
it's
there's
not.
a half press on this.
Uh,
Like you're giving it
that's
Oh,
when you
wait a
actually hit the
pressure
actual
and
button.
then-
Then,
Here's,
huh?
here's a lock thing here.
You slide it up to lock it in.
Oh, maybe yours was
Oh,
was
it's
locked.
down and up. I don't know, dude.
I can't tell if
Up to lock, down to not lock.
down
Oh.
to unlock.
So you guys may have been trying to put them on while they were locked.
Wait.
That doesn't
Here,
move very
go ahead and
far.
unlock it and see if it's easier going off.
Or maybe.
I can't tell if that's locked or unlocked.
I don't
Like
know.
it's a little tiny.
It's a little arrow
Uh.
that points up for locked, so maybe up is locked.
Down would be
Listen.
unlocked.
I'm trying to see what
And
mechanism that moves. Looking at it in here.
It's not coming off, man.
I think it's these bottom parts. I think it's
Well.
the bottom little teeth. These bottom little teeth that.
I mean, how far did you pull that down?
That
to
should
get
be
it off?
unlocked.
No, not that far. Just like that.
Just out a little. So the teeth are really.
Just
Dude,
down a little.
everything about this system seems to be like really minimal. Like you barely push
that
this out.
feels
You
better
barely
than
press the
that.
button. You
Like
barely.
That's how like even the new MacBook Pros are. Like the buttons
I don't
are
know,
now
get
so.
that off.
You push it upward.
Let's see.
It's really
Feels really stuck.
yes. So you just have
Jeez.
to force it.
Wow.
Jeez.
Maybe it just needs to be broken.
Yeah, maybe.
See, you were able to put that one on.
That one on fine this time. Coming off.
Okay,
it's a
let's stop.
A little resistant.
That's a
so.
little
Yeah.
weird.
I don't
So
know
good to know.
Why, but those aren't going to be falling off on you anytime.
Well, that's good.
Good.
Those are holding up.
That's one of my biggest concern about this system is how it will last for 4 or 5 years, a typical console cycle.
Yeah.
Given its battery
Well,
life, battery usually degrades
These
after a while.
parts feel plenty sturdy.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know. The console itself feels really, really solid. Feels like you could drop it. We should do some drop tests. We should be the first
No!
people to shoot a gun through the.
Put it switch in outer space
Someone's yeah.
on a weather balloon.
Someone's gonna do that. Someone's gonna do that soon.
Jeez.
So.
Well, is there anything else?
But dude, they go on here like.
See, that's how I
really,
thought the other
really
things would
easily.
slide on.
I know, right?
Weird.
So far, my favorite way of holding this is with it attached
Ah, good.
to the system itself.
And it feels.
Well,
solid,
possibly
though?
good. Apparently,
That
you can
feels-
only play
that
for like
feels
3
best.
hours like that, unless you're plugged in. So
All right, here's the other thing.
Interesting.
the game, we got to see how big this little cartridge is.
Oh my gosh,
Everyone's
look how
talking about
tiny.
how small the game is.
Oh yeah, I gotta open it. Mike, where's your hunter's knife?
Where do we put that?
Diretes.
Oh, here we got this going here. I appreciate smaller cases because
I do too. This one,
it takes up less space. And just
yeah,
don't have
it's
space
like
for
still the
things.
height of a normal case, but it's like shallower. It's thinner.
Yeah.
Kind of like the height
Doesn't
of a
go
small
as deep.
book.
In this
Yeah.
position, like my thumb on the A button for, say, Mario to jump,
Yeah.
feels perfect.
Oh, nice, nice.
When I have to move down here, feels a little weird on the right
Awkward.
hand.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
can
just
imagine.
just this
slightly,
This hand feels
uncomfortable
good.
position.
Again, if I was reaching out there, but I'm assuming you won't do that often.
Right.
So would you want it to be lower?
I want the stick up
To be-
here.
Oh.
Like the
And to
Wii U
reach
was
down.
then, right?
Oh, okay.
like this.
So-
The Wii U had a pretty good
configuration.
layout that way. Yeah.
The Pro
But you see how
controller-
it's not straight above it. It's
off-centered,
off a
yeah.
bit, and this
Yeah.
is
Well,
straight
because
below.
you need to follow the
Uh-huh.
radius of a thumb, how it'll rotate in.
Exactly.
It'll pivot.
Oh,
Yeah, and they're not doing that
Right,
with the
and
Switch.
so like what I want to do is reach
Yeah.
down a bit,
Crap.
Yeah.
not
okay.
straight down.
What?
Small.
Whoa!
There is not even a booklet. There's not even a manual.
No.
This is a huge. All of a sudden, this case is looking pretty big.
There's room where something could be pinned down on this side.
Oh
but it
my
looks like
gosh.
this side is not where manuals are going to go anymore.
No,
They're going to go.
So, but,
There'll be
Any
Why-
papers. are
But
gonna
most
go through.
manuals
There are
are just online now. It's just
Yeah,
like, hey, look it up
usually hit
online.
the home button and there's like a digital.
And
then
so
what was
look
the
at all
point?
this space for a tiny,
mean,
tiny little card.
it's just marketing.
So I mean, which is
but-
Wow.
nice. Having that stuff on the left was always kind of annoying when you're trying to.
This is
close
probably
Oh,
flippable
yeah.
then, right? You could put that on the outside of the
Ooh,
case
yeah.
and have that be
Reverse
the,
it.
the
Yeah.
reversible.
That could be cool.
Oh,
That could be cool.
yeah.
it. Yeah,
For the
that's
case.
pretty cool. The art on
Wow.
the game itself is interesting.
Ooh, here, let me.
I don't
Zoom in
know
to
that
get
we've really
focus.
like
Huh.
whatever that is. I don't know.
Is it possible that this
looks
is
like some more,
spoiler territory?
Like ancient art that's on there,
Ah.
right?
Art from perhaps, say, 100 years ago?
Oh
Oh.
snap! Oh snap! Yeah, that looks like reminds me of Wind Waker, kind of the beginning of Wind Waker.
Ah,
That
like the
art
papyrus
style there.
scrolling. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Yeah. Dude, holy crap! It's a little thicker than I thought it would be.
Yep.
Okay.
Thicker than I
Yeah.
thought.
So it's thicker than an
3DS
SD.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, 3DS as
A little
well.
thicker, but
I was going to say, where's our SD
Bigger
card?
than
It's in the
an SD
camera right
card,
now.
Yeah.
so tiny.
I'm guessing the game's gonna go on the top.
Right in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Put that part
Right.
open. All
No,
these
the same
things, they
thing.
feel like they're resisting it.
It's flexing. I don't like that.
Yeah,
has
because
to-
that means that it can break
It has to
off.
open further than that.
Yeah,
And then I assume it goes facing.
I
Yeah,
would
screen.
assume so. And then it kind of clicks in when it
Click
goes in,
in.
right?
So this all feels like it was built to be very portable, like taken around.
Yeah,
Things aren't
yeah.
going to rattle or fall off or open on their own, pop off.
Power
that sort
button
of
is
thing.
on the top.
Oh, top
Just
left.
volume.
Volume, nice. Oh, and then the what do you call them? The headphone jack is on the top right,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
don't
not on
like
the
the
bottom.
headphone jack being on the top.
I kind of rather it be on bottom, but it does make
Yeah.
sense if you're playing in tabletop mode. You don't want
Yeah,
anything plugged
that's
in
a
the
good
bottom.
Point. That's a good
Oh.
point.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh,
Oh my gosh.
fetch!
I love how it climbs up and up. Dun,
Yeah, it's gonna hit the full octave. That's when you know you're done.
No.
Did you just agree to a license agreement without reading it?
Sure did.
What, Mike?
I don't know
You
who
just sold
reads
your
those.
soul.
You'll have to change this when you go home, I guess. But
Oh, gotta log into the
Oh
Wi-Fi.
snap! Oh snap! Oh snap!
can't see my password.
No.
Now you guys know our Wi-Fi network's called Dark Pixel.
Well, we can
Too much
maybe
information.
we can maybe do a like a screen cap of some of this stuff. Plug it in and get a direct feed going.
Quatink.
Successfully connected.
We're not in Los Angeles.
What? Hello, pre.
Probably
What
New
the
Denver.
freak?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Denver.
Denver.
I like
yeah,
that
Denver.
click. I like that click.
I
sound.
like it.
That click
Yeah,
sounds great.
they replicated the actual sound of putting the Joy-Cons in.
Something
too.
later. I like that click, man.
Look at that. They're like, you can take these off. And it's like, I know. That's how I.
So do you
I
have,
think it
them
wants
on.
us to do
it
it.
wants us to do it.
Oh, just for fun.
Oh, well, like a tutorial.
Okay.
How
You're
in
gonna
the
slide one
freak
off?
do you do that? There.
It just is very.
Do you hear that?
Ooh.
Do you hear that? It plays a
Oh, it
sound.
rumbled.
I felt the rumble.
Oh, how's HD
Use
Rumble?
the left stick. Use the left stick to select next. Then press A on the right controller. Okay.
Sick.
You can use the console. The Joy-Con controller is attached or detached. Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Say your icon and nickname. Wow.
Your mic, you tilt that a little more towards the camera. Yeah.
Pick
Oh, this is for mine then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, these
who
are
do-
different. Okay.
Click
there was
more
a leak of
options.
this earlier,
Click
and
more
they had a
options.
different icon for Samus.
oh.
And then character.
Oh, you can adjust
There,
your
there should be
background
more.
color.
Yeah, here we go.
Ah.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, dang. Yeah, there's tons of these.
Yeah, which I want Toon Link, dude. Give me Toon Link.
this one.
Yeah, and I want the background to be
Ooh.
Ah, I
some
like how
bluish.
that-
Give me that blue tunic. There we go. The Breath of the Wild look.
Whoops. This one.
Down, left.
A little
left.
brighter.
What the fetch? Where am I?
There you go. Just that one. That one.
Oh.
No, that. There you go. That's it.
That one.
Do it. Yes.
Oh, it's
And
sick.
say okay.
Okay. Enter a nickname.
Nickname.
My nick is Flayed.
Can we call it flayed?
Casein, dude. CASEN. Do it.
He's not
What did you
Get
want
it
to call
done.
it?
Flayed. My nick is flayed.
It's from
RPG Maker.
yeah. If anyone recognizes that, let us know in the comments. We'd love to chat with you. RPG Maker
Get a digital
from
high
like
five.
1999.
Skip, I guess.
yeah,
Oh,
just
they're
skip
showing
for
you can
now.
have up to 8 people on the
That's
console.
nice. What about
The
families with more than
controls,
8 people?
You're screwed.
They're discriminating.
They're trying to prevent home button.
Set up, completo. Oh,
Zelda
sick!
is in.
Don't.
What?
We're not allowed to because I want to upload this today. And
not
if we
allowed to
start
do it.
Zelda, then we can't.
Battery
show
is
it.
about half.
Oh, why?
It's pretty normal
Okay.
for these things.
Yeah, usually they ship it about half.
Is there a way to find like what
So
the
there's
battery is
news?
on your Joy-Cons?
News
Oh, I
right
have
there.
no idea.
Oh, in the bottom left, there seems to be a.
That click sound is freaking awesome. I can't get over it.
How
The
satisfying!
click, the click.
Oh, about charging.
So we can get to all the news. I've been seeing people sharing some of these. Where do I put the micro SD card?
Nice.
This is what's
Cool.
going on in the world of Nintendo
I got on
Switch.
the eShop here.
I don't think it'll be open until.
Let's
3rd.
try it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you need an
System update required. I think a system update is going to need to be required for almost all of these options.
Oh.
No, it's gonna be
Yeah,
day
so
one.
it's the 3rd.
Yeah,
is
there's a
when
day
that's
one
accessible.
download that we're gonna that everyone's gonna have to
So
do.
your
Controllers.
pictures album.
Here we go.
controllers.
Yeah, it should tell you the battery. Oh, they're both half.
Oh, the charge grip.
Cool.
Yeah, it's at the, not
Yeah.
the how full they are there.
Pretty ones are closed. Okay.
Here's a slick menu. I like it.
General settings. That click, man. That click. I was like,
That was a crazy sound.
screen brightness, auto brightness, smooth.
Nice, nice.
It's fairly bright. We'll have to see how that does in broad
Yeah, we'll take it
daylight, but
outside. It's
Screen lock. Lock it in sleep mode. Okay. Oh, the lock is kind of funny. You have to press like a button 3 times, I think, to activate
Just
it.
turn it off. Not
cool.
gonna worry about that again.
Internet data management. Amiibo section.
oh sick. You can create
You
music
need
right
to go with
there.
the black theme if you want to.
Oh, do the
there.
theme then. Go ahead and do the basic black.
And
There you go.
Ooh.
Slick looking.
Oh, it's nice.
Not bad. That's how I'm gonna do it, dude. That'll probably save on battery too.
these
That's not
UI
as bright.
sounds are incredible.
Oh,
Yeah, the
smart.
UI sounds are wonderful.
Dang.
There you go.
That's basically all we can do right now besides play the game we've been playing. Nintendo Switch. Freaking Breath of the Wild.
Yep, which we will play, but
know what's
we
funny?
won't be streaming tomorrow. By
You know
the
what's
way,
funny?
Yeah.
What I
Nice,
want to
that
do
sound.
Right now, yeah.
do it. Listen, no.
All right. Let's get it. What I want to do
Beautiful.
more than anything now that I've actually held this is actually play 1-2 Switch because
I know,
like, I
with
want
the
to play Breath of the
Joy-Cons.
Wild, but I want
Gotta
to feel
the HD ROM.
yeah, I want to
Yeah.
feel that stuff.
What is
I wanna
that?
get
What is
in.
that like?
Or how responsive does it seem
Oh.
to be with the motion controls, like that twisting game and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really curious to. None of us pre-ordered 1-2 Switch, but
Nope.
Mike's cousin actually did.
Oh, good, and he
we
lives
might
here.
Actually, get to show you guys a little 1-2 Switch.
Yes, that could
Maybe
be
that'll
beautiful.
be that'll be the new thing at the end of the podcast. 1-2 Switch, quick draw.
Here, hold up. Let's detach these and set it up on the table.
Oh.
Oh, kickstand it.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
kickstand, man. The kickstand.
I know that's kind of the
feels
thing
like
Landon was
it's-
saying.
I don't
Just
know.
just
like,
be real careful with it. Apparently, it can
it
pop
should
off.
just click out, but
All right,
That doesn't feel right.
I know it
Yeah.
feels like it should be able to go all the way. Did it click
It
finally?
did click.
it did.
It just felt like it was flexing before that.
So let me
Dude,
hold
that
it.
is tiny. Hold on.
See how
Where's
it
the phone?
feels to sit here.
Oh, yeah.
Here is my Galaxy S5, right here.
You know
You want
what?
to turn on the screen? Push the home button or something.
This isn't too bad
There you go.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
when I
that.
hold it like
Okay, it is a bit
that.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Interesting. All right.
Dude, kids are gonna be doing this. So jealous
yeah.
of those kids. You don't need your own TV in your room anymore.
I've
No,
this feels
I
better
always wish I could have done
when
this.
I've got like this part of my thumb sort of resting on, or my forefinger resting on it, rather than I was doing it before where I had it like up there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how I normally hold things.
Yeah.
I just
Well, it's
slide it down a
used to
bit.
be your L and R buttons were your home
And
shoulder
yeah.
buttons, but now it feels like ZR and ZL are more your home. Same with the Wii U gamepad. I kept
It's
them
the
on
triggers.
the
Yeah,
Keep 'em on the
people
triggers,
want to
yeah.
push you
middle
towards the triggers
fingers
now.
gripping about there on the bottom. This feels a little bit better in my hands.
You guys go. There's a
nice,
how
nice.
to play Nintendo Switch walkthrough.
Hold the controller like
hold it
this.
This feels a little bit more natural.
Dude, those clicking sounds, my
I know,
gosh.
they're great.
How incredibly satisfying.
Yeah. Gosh dang it, dude. it's just that Japanese kid who won the Guinness World Record for most snaps in like a
For
minute or
most
something.
snaps. I didn't see that.
I'm gonna beat his record right now.
Dang, dude. A new record.
Wow.
Okay, but wait.
Well, there's kickstand mode.
You know what's
My
funny?
gosh,
You could
envy.
almost put the freaking.
Holy cow! It's the exact size.
It's the exact
It is
same
the exact
size.
size of a case.
Wow.
Weird.
Look at that. Hold on. You saw it here first, folks.
Guys, if you and it's like the same thickness too. If you go to the
Wow.
store and grab case, this is it.
That is the
Wow.
exact size of the screen of the Switch without controllers.
Huh.
Incredible.
This looks very similar to the Wii U and Wii, well, mostly Wii U interface, where the creator, the person's, user
Top
parameters
left
is up
corner
there.
there, yeah.
Then you have this stuff you scroll around
And then
here.
your big things are
And then your small
listed on
things
the
at the
bottom
bottom.
there. Yeah.
So that's about the same as the Wii U's.
So what does kind of suck, and actually this is probably the perfect solution right here. If you straddle two
Go
tables, you
to,
can charge while
charge
you're
it.
in tabletop mode.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're blocking your charge port.
Here's the
So you
key.
just have to get it under.
Can I
there.
lay down like this
Like right under there.
and play the game?
Well, you can click around the menu, that's for sure.
Alright, so I'm going to go into like the news. Dude, this actually is pretty sweet.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Let's put my hand back here.
Oh my gosh, Mike was so lazy.
Okay.
And
We should do like a what would you call it, like a segment at the end of our podcast that is so and so playing the Nintendo Switch right now, and just have people in
this
different
arm,
poses.
Fold it like this.
Yes or no?
And can I play the game? Yeah, back out. Go to the third option. Look at my whatever this
Get
is.
the album. Okay,
Shit.
something I do want to do, and today
Dude,
is
this
a
is sway!
It's working, man. It's working.
Like
for
this. This is what I wanted my whole life. Is to play games like this.
so
Hey,
something I
beautiful.
want to
Trick your
do.
parents there.
Something I want to do, but it's snowing a lot outside right now.
Oh gosh,
But
take
we need
it
to take
out.
this outside
For
and see
brightness.
how bright the brightest
Mhm.
setting is compared to sunlight. Because it's really hard to tell. Things always will seem really bright indoors when you max them out, but you get outdoors and,
And it's like nope.
you just can't see
Nope.
It might
it
have
anymore.
stopped.
So
We'll see.
we may have to do that. I don't know, tomorrow or something. But I definitely want to show you guys that. So.
Like and thumbs up and comment and favorite and like and share if you want us to take it outside.
Guys,
Do it on-
Just kidding, we don't do
here's-
that.
Here's how we're gonna end the video. We're gonna hit A on Breath of the Wild. And it's gonna
Oh
cut.
snap!
It's gonna cut the second.
Oh snap! You guys are gonna hate us,
Second
but we're
hit.
doing this.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. We're gonna talk a lot about Switch.
Okay.
All right. See.
What?